Hi everyone, welcome back to Java Full Stack Flow. Today's Spring Boot interview question is authentication versus authorization. Authentication and authorization are two of the most frequently asked Spring Boot and Spring Security interview topics. Authentication and authorization are not the same. They serve completely different purposes. Many developers confuse them in interviews. Let's start with authentication. Authentication answers the question, who are you? It is the process of verifying a user's identity. When the user provides a credentials such as username and password, OTP, fingerprint or JWT token, the system checks these credentials against the database or an authentication provider. If the credentials are valid, the user is successfully authenticated and log into the application. If they are invalid, the request fails with a 401 unauthorized response. Next, now let's move to authorization. Authorization answers to the question, what can you access? Authorization is the process of checking what actions a user is allowed to perform. This process starts only after authentication is success. Here, the system checks the user roles and permissions to determine whether the request action is allowed. For example, an admin may have permissions to delete users, manage roles, and update system settings, while a normal customer can have only view account details, transfer money, and pay bills. If the user tries to access a resource without a sufficient permissions, the system returns a 403 forbidden response. Next, let's understand this with a real-time banking example. When a customer log into banking application using username and password, the bank first verifies the customer identity. This is authentication. After login, customer can view his balance, transfer money and pay bills, because customer role allows those operations only. However, customer can't delete users or change system settings because those permissions belongs to only admin. This is authorization. Next, in interview you can answer like this. Authentication is the process of verifying the identity of a user, usually through username and password, OTP or token. Authorization is the process of determining what actions or resources a user is allowed to access based on roles and permissions. In short, authentication is who are you and authorization answers what can you do. That's all for authentication and authorization. If you found this helpful, please subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram for more real-time Java full stack interview questions.